Coming to another field in procurement, which is more into this negotiations. And Andreas is the founder of mysupply. mysupply is also a very powerful platform of having a whole system around the tendering of the data and the solutions. And one of my further negotiations with him was just about is it still necessary to have this negotiation in real, or is it enough to have this doing by a software platform? So how is your platform doing that, and do we still have to negotiate?
Hi, Stefan. So let's figure out, I would say. Okay, I just share my screen. Yep. Can you see it?
Yes, we can. Perfectly.
Okay. Great, thank you. So, yeah, hey, everybody. Great to have you right now in our little conference. I'm from mysupply, and we're about automating sourcing in procurement. And what I like to phrase in the start, so is this key problem also in your company? So normally you can invest a lot of time in getting a good deal. And then of course it's a lot of effort to really do a good sourcing process and get some really good results in the end. And on the other side, of course, if you're not really going for a lot of effort and spending a lot of effort, you're normally also not getting a good deal. So this is really a huge trade-off that normally every sourcing department has. And you're kind of sitting between the different poles. And believe it or not, we have a solution. So what we do with mysupply is quite easy, is solving this conflict by just having the demand on the one hand, having mysupply taking care for that, and in the end, getting a great deal. So this is what we focus on, and this leads with our customers to a lot of savings. So we have more than 11% of savings in general, and also more than 30% of possible working hour reduction. And so this is a key focus that we're looking for with mysupply. So, but of course, I'd like to explain you a bit more in detail how we do that. So we are focusing on the process of tendering, evaluating, and negotiating in sourcing. And so, of course, getting the offers, evaluating them, and in the end, also doing the negotiation there. So in the first chapter, we focus on, of course, getting the request pretty easy done. So it can come from the demanding side, it can come from the buyer. We try to make it very, very easy so that everybody can do a tender within a short period of time. And we are also integrated a supplier search, which can scout among 60 million suppliers. Then we have an enhanced evaluation, which also makes it pretty easy to get interesting data in. So for risk, for sustainability, all these kind of things you need to really get a good TCO price for having a look at your sourcing. And of course, it's not always about the price. All the other criteria are important as well. In the next step, we take care for the lot creation as well. Sometimes, of course, you have much more than one item which you would like to source. And we help you building clever bundles out of it. So clever lots, which really makes sense in the next step. And so now comes really the funny part, and this is the really specific thing about mysupply. We have a so-called strategy engine, which is driven by AI, which gives you the best guess how to negotiate here, and uses game theory and machine learning to, in combination of both, get really the best strategy and find a really easier way as well to do a good negotiation. And in the end, with just one more click, the negotiation itself works out. So you can just click on one button for the lot creation, you click another one for the strategy engine, and you click a third one for negotiating, and it's all done. So this is pretty easy, trying to get this process as easy as possible. mysupply can also be fully integrated into an ERP or a sourcing platform. So that means you cannot only get, okay, the full run of from 1 to 5, you can maybe also get just number 4 and number 5 if you just need the strategy engine and the negotiation engine, and we can easily integrate all of these. Looking very simple also into the cases. So we, on the one hand, can offer guided sourcing, which means it doesn't matter which deal size, the procurement specialist is guided through the whole process and has the chance to get a good deal and low effort at the same time. But in huge companies, you also have very often the case you're more in tail and tactical spend, and you just want to get off the hold of the effort. And this is why we also just focus on just getting the automated sourcing for tactical and tail spend. And furthermore, also having an autonomous negotiation just for the tail spend set. After you made an RFP with a complete different tool, you get the full run automated as a negotiation. So we have a very easy pricing model, which normally starts with a pilot. And of course, depends on what you need. You can get as much features as needed and as much support and also custom workflow processes. Yeah, thanks for your attention, and please contact us. We just launched in July and are very happy to make a demo and show you how our system works.
Perfect. Thank you, Andreas. That was really amazing to see also how easy it is to get into a startup collaboration with you. So pilot is the keyword here. So all of the startups are more than happy to have you with you in pilot. And another thing which I noted here is it is not necessary to replace your own software. It is maybe just an integration. And that is a wonderful thing to hear, how to come closer to the first step to use a startup like yours. Thank you very much.